Hey everyone, welcome back to Burnout and Radiant, the space where real stories, real faith, and real joy collide. This podcast is all about celebrating people who stay grounded in their faith while walking boldly. Whether you're in a season of transition, healing, or just need a reminder that purpose and laughter can coexist, this space is for you. Today's guest embodies all of that. He's not just a content creator. He's a cultural voice, a joy giver, and proof that even in laughter, God is speaking. Please help me welcome IsDatMarcus. Hey.
That was actually a good intro. I'm not gonna lie, that was a good intro. You got that, yeah. That was really good.
You guys didn't see it, but it took a while, but we did it though. We did it.
She did it.
Marcus, thank you for coming.
Thank you for inviting me. That Marcus, straight from Ghana, you see. Many of you guys know me from TikTok, Instagram, for my funny skits. Yeah, I feel welcome.
How you feeling?
Feel good. Definitely a good thing. That faith, and stuff. I actually seen the rings, so yeah, I seen the rings. Yeah, so that's the reason why I wanted to come in and share my post. So thank you for inviting me, and I feel privileged to be here.
I feel
privileged.
And do you normally do interview podcasts?
Nah, I don't do interviews at all. Just for the reason that I actually just wanna protect my image and also see, like, actually watch the things that I talk about. Also, my mom watches me.
She watches me,
so if I go and do anything, she'll get onto me. So I don't want to go on no podcast that's talking about stuff that are unnecessary. That's not going to benefit anybody, you know.
You and her have a really great relationship.
Yeah, my mom besties.
Well, hopefully she also sees this and she'll love everything that we'll talk about today. Hi, Mom. Now, before we get to, I just wanted to let you know how much you keep us laughing, Marcus? Every day. Anytime I scroll through your reels, I'm like, I need to send this to her. I need to send it to my mom every day. And she's like, you trigger real life experiences, even for her and her mom. Like, anything that you do and say is just like, this is just like mommy, her grandma. This is just like her. So, where did all this start for you? Like, how did Marcus become IsDatMarcus?
So, it all started in like 2019. I was still trying to find myself. It all started trying to find my actual true identity. So the way I started off was like, I'm a person. I would try a lot of things, right? And if it don't work out, I know it didn't work out. So I like to try things. So I remember in 2019, I started doing like magic tricks. Funny to say, which is very much against Christianity, right? So my mom always used to tell me like, stop doing it, Marcus. Don't go far. Like you're gonna go far. You're gonna. And then my brother kept telling me that, yo, if you keep doing it, you're gonna get to a point where you have to sell your soul and stuff like that. Which was very true. But I never listened. So I just kept doing it. And I remember 2020, 2022, stuff started to slow down because I started to give up. Because I missed out on like big opportunities for me to perform. So I remember late 2023, I created an Instagram account. I don't know why I just created it. So I created a second Instagram account because I was like, I want to stop doing magic because I don't have a feel for it anymore. So when I created that account was there. It was there for long, so I didn't use it. It was just there, it was sitting there. So I didn't know what to do with it. Late 2024, actually everything just started to add up. So I just thought to myself, okay, cool. I've got an Instagram account, might as well create a TikTok and let's try something. So I remember I started off in the gym, so I started making like gym videos. That's how the come up started. So I started making gym videos, like funny, relatable gym skits. And then it actually did well. It did pretty well. So my first ever video, I think my second video got like 1 million views. And that was a gym relatable video.
Oh.
Yeah, it got like 1 million. Yeah, it was crazy. I kind of just started to run with that. So I was in the gym every day. I was here in the gym and I was creating skits at the same time with my boys. And then over time, I saw this trend going around. I'm a Ghanaian.
Of course I'm a Ghanaian. Every time I meet one of them aunties, they say, hey, what to say? I can't remember why. I'm a Ghanaian of course, every time I come back from home, my parents are like, "Hey, what about there? Be a fan of it."
So I did that, and then that one just it took off. Took off, and I was like, "Oh wow, like, it's actually doing good." And then I kind of ran with it as well. So I started making like what my Ghanaian parents hear, what is what I say, stuff like that. So that's when it started to take off. So from then, I was like, "Yeah, I'm running this." And then from then, I just kind of just found my niche, and then just in the Ghanaian. But before that, I was making UK POVs.
Was it still surrounded around Ghanaian lifestyle?
Nah, it was nothing to do with Ghanaians. It was just naturally just what people actually just go through as like UK. I'll say like just normal boys. So I remember like I made videos like when maybe that one guy that's always late, that one guy that's always this, that one guy that thinks he's better, like you know those type of POVs.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it was. It was just like a sudden switch to like a Ghanaian community. But I know it was God though, because the stuff that I do is like I see it as very unique. I see it as nobody's really doing it. So I do feel like that's how it all just kicked off and everything just made sense. But there's a little bit of backstory though of how it actually started to connect. So I remember in 2022, sorry, I was supposed to go to uni, right? But I didn't go to uni, so I didn't know what I was doing. So I remember I was just wandering around. My mom was worried. My dad was worried that you need to get a job, you need to do this. I didn't know what I was doing. But this time in my life, I was so much in the world. Like I was partying, I was clubbing, I was having affairs with different people. Like I was doing stuff that just didn't make sense to me, right? And there's a thing where it's like when the devil blinds you, you don't hear and you don't see, like you don't see what's wrong, right? So this part of my life, I feel like everything is just scattered. Things are scattered in my life. So like it was like 5 years I've never been to church.
Oh, since 2020.
Since 2020 till like 2025. It's like 5 years. Yeah.
5 years.
No, it was 2021, 2024, around them times.
Okay.
It's been like 4 or 5 years I didn't step a foot in church. I was always outside. But my mom, the thing is, each time my mom and my dad, they separated. So I had more freedom, right? Because my mom she's going through it. She's trying to find a place. My dad, she's going through it. Like he's going through it. So it's like I had the freedom, so I was messing about. So,
did that bother you at all?
I'd say the divorce didn't bother me as much, but I feel like what it allowed me to do actually bothered me because I feel like it allowed me too much freedom because
Too much.
yeah, when your mom and dad are not together, they're not because I can say I'm going to my dad's house. And this time I'm
I know exactly.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These times I'm wandering around with the ghetto boys, yeah. So it's like it actually poses this separation where it's like you don't even know what your kids are doing. You know what I mean? So my mom didn't even know what I was on. So I remember she told my brother, she was like, we are not there. Nancy, we be in a life for you. Right? So these times I was just like, so my mom would send me like this pastor, she used to pray over her. So send me, but I'll just ignore it. Every time you send me, I'll ignore it. I'm being so honest. If I met somebody and they tried to preach to me, I start to get mad.
Really?
Yeah. But I didn't know why.
Yeah, it's blindness.
It's blindness. It really does. I'll get mad. I'll get upset. There was so much hate in my heart to hear the word of God. There was so much hate in my heart to even be in church. Like I was like, why the hell do I need to be in church? You know what I mean? So every time my mom would send me this pastor, I'll be like, I don't like pastors yet. I like them now. But before, I used to hate them to the point where it's like, if you say something to me, bro, I'll just be like, you don't know what you're talking about, bro. Like, who do you think you are? Type thing.
Yeah.
So this pastor, one day I just decided to go on. So this is the backstory of how the content started. So I decided to go on. And as soon as I went on the live, the guy was like, Marcus, I want you to be my friend. And I was like, bro, who are you? I was like, who are you? And then I was like, okay, cool. And then he went on and he was like, but I actually see you becoming a public figure. Right? I was like,
What are you talking about?
so man, that's a public figure. Man, yeah, I want money, cry. You're talking about public figure. So I didn't really take it in. He's like, you're gonna be a public figure. I want to pray for you. I'm like, cool. So my mom was like, I'm just staying pray for you. So we prayed. So within this time, when he said this to me, something just hit me. Automatically, something just hit me. So I was like, bro, hold on. This is kind of adding up because this time I created a TikTok account, but I haven't really acted on it.
It's just sitting there.
So I'm like,
waiting for you.
wait, hold on. Let me actually try something. So the thing about me is that from young, I've always known God. Not like I was in the world from young, no. I was actually raised in church. So I still, someone that's raised in church, you still have love for God.
Yeah. I can see this true statement, yeah.
Like you grew up in church, right? What church
I grew up in church, Christ Gospel. Since I was a baby.
So you know how it is. Even though if you're doing something that's extremely bad, you still feel
that conviction.
So I've always had that in me from young because it's been installed in me from young. So it's crazy because when this happened now, I don't know what happened, but I just decided to, because I was like, nah, man, I don't know what's going on, man. I want to change my life, I don't know. I feel so stuck. I don't know what I'm doing. So I just thought, nah, let me fast. So within the prayer, I said, let me fast. I don't know what hit me. I just said, let me fast. I fasted for 30 days.
40 days.
30 days. It was even 40, my bad. It was 40 days.
Oh.
Yeah, I fasted for 40 days. So it was around Lent time. And it was in between when Ramadan hit Lent. I don't know if you remember. It was at the same time.
Yeah.
So I remember I fasted with my boy. He's actually Muslim. So I was like, oh, bro, I'll deal with you. Because these times, I didn't know what religion I even was. I was going to the mosque. I was going to the mosque. I was eating with Muslims. I was sharing. I was in everything with Muslims. So I was doing Ramadan with my boy.
Really?
Yeah, but I was praying.
Yeah.
I was praying, but I was doing Ramadan. So it's so crazy because I remember during this fast, I was like, hey, let me just do this fast. Let me just see how it goes, innit? So actually, this time I wasn't working. So I didn't have nothing going on for me. Like, I didn't have a job. Like, nothing. Zero motion. It's 2021 when I left college. So I left college in 2021. So I was supposed to go to uni in 2023.
Okay.
That's when I was supposed to start, but I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I wanted to study. I didn't know what I wanted to, I was confused. I was lost. I took some time out, and then the whole year of 2022, 23, I was at home, only anything. So that's when I was like, yeah, there's something wrong. I need to pray.
Was that moment where you had a lot of depression at that time too?
Yeah, in that moment, yeah, I figure say so I don't want to speak. I've been in Accra for too long.
It's okay.
No, at that time, I wouldn't say I was going through depression, but I was definitely overthinking. I think the depression state kind of hit later on doing content. But this stage was more just overthinking of what to do. Because I felt like I had time to kind of think, but also I didn't have time. I don't know if that makes sense. So I fasted 30 days. I locked myself in the room. I didn't go out. For 40 days. I didn't step a foot outside. I was inside. So praying, I wake up 6 to 6. So this is how it actually started. I'll break my fast and then I'll set my camera down. So every time I break my fast, the food that I'm eating That's why I made content out.
Hmm.
So it was crazy. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like God's timing is crazy. So I like, let's say I'm breaking my fast and I'm eating banku. I'll put my phone down and I'll start singing. I'll start singing. That's how I just started. So I'll be like, banku bang. So you know how they do like mukbangs? I'll be like banku bang, yam bang. So that's how I actually started. So I'll start singing. But them times I was actually fasting throughout the whole thing. But all 30, 40 days.
And then just anytime you finish fasting, it just flows.
It just flows. I felt so good. So I kept doing it. So I'll pray. I'll try to read my Bible small. But I was praying a lot. So I think mid like fast. I remember like 20 days in, it started to get really hard. Because I started to encounter a lot of things in this fasting. So I didn't know this thing could actually happen. So I wasn't locked in. I didn't know. So when I was fasting, these times the pastor's called my mom, so he's acting me. He wants to pray for me. So no reckon is definitely work. So he prayed over water and he told me to sprinkle the water on myself and drink some. So I did so. And then from like I think 15, 20 days in, when I did that, I couldn't sleep for the rest of the fast. So it was so crazy because this is what actually happened to me. So
what happened?
Was
it like deliverance?
No, it wasn't deliverance.
What was it?
It was just that God was putting his anointing on me.
Okay.
The way it happened was that I could not deal with it. So it's actually so crazy. So I remember I'll be in my room and I'll be praying. And then all of a sudden I feel this stronghold of like itchiness. So I start itching. But I'm not physically itching. Like I'm trying to stretch my body, but I'm not itching, you see. So it falls onto me and it's like I start itching, and the way it was like, because it was so strong, I start stripping. I start taking off my clothes, right? And then I start screaming because I don't know what's going on. I'm just like, this thing is like, I don't know what's going on. So thank God I was actually locked in my room. Thank God I was locked in my room. The first day I actually started, I remember my mom was going to work, and then it started from my legs, so I started shaking. I was like, I was cold. And then I was like, I don't feel well. She's like, you be alright, what's wrong? But no, I don't feel well. She called my mother to come check on me. And then I started to just say random names, right? So in this moment of me fasting, a prophetic gift just came onto me. And it was so crazy because it was like, from then, like, I didn't even know how to explain it. It was like when I started like praying, it's like these things just now come onto me. So now I'm just saying random names. Like, this is how it started, by the way. So I just say random names and I'll say something and it actually happened. Right? So I remember the first thing I told my mom when this thing started happening, I kept saying a phrase. I kept saying science. I don't know why I kept saying that. And then I said one of her friend's name. And I told her, I didn't know this person. But it turned out to wherever that was happening was actually true. So from then, it's like I could not sleep. So every time I go to sleep, my legs just shake. I feel cold. I had sleepless nights, man. It was bad. Like, it was really bad. That feeling there it was crazy. Like, it was crazy. It was intense. Like, my brother was scared for me because I would just start screaming out of nowhere. And let's say I stand up to maybe walk to the living room, something would just throw me to the couch or to the door. Like, it was serious. It was serious. Like it will just dash me like hey, like this thing. Hey, like when I'm telling people, it's like
My gosh.
I want people to know how powerful God is. Like, and within this moment, I realize how powerful God actually is. You know how people say when they pray they see angels?
Yeah.
It's not fake. It's actually very real. And this is coming from someone that's a content creator. You know, this thing is very real. Like I'll be praying and I've seen angels in the corner of my room, and I start screaming and I'm jumping, and you can't play worship songs around me. I will drop. I'll actually drop. Like it will lift me up and it will throw me in the toilet. Like I will go somewhere that I'm not supposed to. Like so I didn't go to church for like 3 months. Because that stuff was happening. Every time I heard something that's related to God, I start shaking. Things start activating.
It seems like even with that turning point, and that pastor is praying for you, and you're also fasting, I think that decision to even fast, to spend time, solitude time with the Lord, all those times you spent in the world, whatever you indulge in when you were doing the magic, praying to doing the Muslim practices, I feel like all of that, when the Holy Spirit like enters in you, His presence enters in you, it's like it sounds like it has to strip everything.
It does.
Everything has to come out. Everything. And now, since he's in you, it's like I feel like since you're also called, you're also anointed. You experience that, what is it called, fear of the Lord, because you experience His power. So I think your body is like reacting to that, like, hey, this is a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
There's a lot. There's a lot for me to deal with. There's a lot for my mom to deal with.
My God.
It was a very hard moment in my life, but also a good moment because I felt so relieved and I felt like things left me once again. Like, so yeah. Now from then, like it was so crazy because I remember from then, every single video that I posted was like. That's why people would say that I came out of nowhere, right? Because I did come out of nowhere, and it was God that brought me out of nowhere. Because every single video I was posting, it wasn't physical. Everything was spiritual. Like every video, every idea that descended onto me was from the Lord. Like I promise you, I'll be praying. These ideas that I've made in the past, for someone to create these type of ideas, I'm just saying, right? It's like it's unique.
Yeah,
it's unique, and the way God descended these ideas onto me, is every time that I prayed. Every time I prayed, ideas would pop in my head. I'm not even lying. Every time I prayed, every single idea that's come onto me, it's like it was like prophecies. Like I'll just be sitting down, boom, idea. I write it down. I'll record it. Gone. I wrote everything down.
Always, see, that's the key. That's the key to that too.
I write everything down. Everything that comes onto me, I write it down. Even if it's, I think I ain't got a script for it yet, I write it down. Boom, gone. I write it down. Boom, gone. And every time I posted, it just kept going.
I don't even think. Wow, Marcus, this is why this needed to be said. And I'm just going to just note something real quick. If you have somebody in your life, whether it's a friend, family member, just someone you love, and they're outside of the kingdom, just remember you cannot pull them in. Only the Lord can do that. The only thing you can do is the same thing that Marcus' mother was doing. Pray for that person. Even if you want to put them in a place where the presence of the Lord is, continue to invite them. But don't pull them. Your prayer alone can get them there. Those seeds, it stays in the child's. Nothing leaves. You plant the seed and you let them go, and they will return. He talked about a return in one of his videos, and we'll get to that. But that's just something important that I want all of us to also take in. And yeah. I'm even just thinking, because I'm thinking about my own experiences too, and a lot of the stuff that he said, even just sitting at the Father's feet and receiving from him, because there will be so many moments where in order to receive from God, whether it's ideas or content, I have to go there. I have to always spend time in that, because that's how things come to my mind as well. So it's just an encouragement, guys. Go just be at the Father's feet. Don't rush your process, because it takes time for the spiritual act, the spiritual aspect to develop. So yeah.
And that was your question.
Mm-hmm.
Have you encountered God yet? How did you encounter God?
So I'm a little bit like what you noted in the beginning. I always knew God, where I know he's there. I know he's real. I never deny Jesus or God. My actions probably denied Jesus, because I was living in the world,
Okay. Yeah.
But I didn't get close until I went through certain things that kind of brought me down. And I was a different person too outside of it. So again, it's similar to what happens when you deal with pain, grief, disobedience. It changes who you are. And I didn't like how I felt either. So how I got close was just getting into the word and letting the spirit change me. My personality is the same. My giftings, I knew of my giftings when I was in the Lord. So it was like my life just brought me here in stages. That's kind of how how it was. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty inspiring.
It's like,
for people that are in the world, if you're watching this and you're living in the world, I just want to say there's a better place. A better place for you. I know many people might not know who Jesus is, don't know who God is. But trust me, there's a higher power, and I've experienced it from someone that was in the world. I've experienced it, and I hope that God finds you and you find Him.
Amen.
The only way to do so is to actually pray to something that you don't believe in. Actually try it, because it's so crazy. Because many people that will actually pray, like I have a story.
Okay.
So I had a friend. I don't know if actually no, I don't want to share that, because I don't know if they'll be okay with that. Yeah, I don't. Maybe I'll share that off camera. Yeah. So off camera. But yeah.
What would you say to someone who feels like they have to go to church every Sunday in order to be Christian, or in order to be favored of God? They feel like they have to look apart in order to be there. Like they don't think they can be themselves after getting close to God.
The one thing that I'll say, that I always say is that if you're gonna go to church, right, and you're gonna come back and you're not gonna meditate on the word that was given, or you're not gonna partake in what's actually going on in church, my take is that there's no point of going to church. Right? It might be a bit harsh, but there's no point. If you're gonna go to church and not partake in what's going on, it might be a bit harsh, but I don't think there's a problem.
You'll miss it.
You're missing the blessing, and I feel like going to church is a good thing, right? But actually involve yourself, like in worship, in prayer, in ministry.
Yeah.
Like actually involve yourself. Like there's blessings in serving in God's house.
Yes, sir.
It keeps you grounded. It blocks you from certain things. I do believe that going to church is a great thing. But me personally, I used to go to church. And when I used to go to church, I just used to go to church because my friends were going.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't for any reason. I was just like, And then, you guys going to church? Let me just come through with it. Just a vibe, like I was just vibing. But once you actually understand, like, yo, I can't miss service. Like, I can't miss worship.
Yeah.
Can't miss praises. Oh, like worship. Like,
amazing.
yo, worship is amazing. Like, it's so important. I don't think you understand. Worshiping in God's house, it's amazing. Like, I haven't been to church in like, my church. Like, I haven't been to my church in London. I haven't been yet. I feel so empty. Yeah. But hopefully, yeah. Very soon, yeah. When I go back,
I agree with everything you said.
Yeah.
And same for me. I used to just go because my mom, family, go, friends, I was just kiki, laugh, and go home.
Yeah.
But that turning point when you're actually, he's in you, in your relationship with you, you enjoy those things. You actually love it. And without it, you feel like you don't feel, you feel empty. Yes, I wanted to ask about your childhood. So, were you always the funny one in your family?
Oh, right. You know, I should tell you something, yeah? So, I've actually been funny since young, so. Like, when I was younger, we used to have these, like, evening, like, sit-downs. So, you know, like, when everyone's about to sleep, yeah? In Ghana, you just sit outside for a bit. Like, maybe when it's, like, light off or something, we turn on the call it bobo. What's that? The
lantern, the light.
The light, yeah. So we turn on, we sit outside, and then when we're sitting outside, I'll just be saying like jokes. Yeah, I'll just be telling jokes.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I can tell you a joke. Let me tell you a joke. Yeah. So once upon a time, there was a guy that didn't want to live in this world. Right? He said he's had enough. So he's gone to the bush. Said he's gonna. So right. So as he's walked in the bush, he's got his rope, he's got his stuff, he's ready to end himself. So as he's walked into the bush, he's seen a guy from afar. So he's seen the guy, and the guy's like dancing, right? He's dancing, like he's moving his body, like he's doing this, right? So as he's seen that, he's like, wait, what? So he's like, nah, I'm gonna go check that out. So he's gone to the bush. So he's gone close to the guy, and as he's going close to the guy, he's seen that the guy actually has no arms. Yeah, it's dark, right? So he's asked him, he said, like, how I've got 2 arms, I've got 2 legs, and I feel like living this world. You're here and you're dancing. The guy was like, bro, I'm not trying to dance, bro. I'm just trying to scratch my ass. That's like my dark joke. You might want to cut that one out though.
No, I'm definitely including that. Oh my gosh, the jokester. A lot of people relate to your African mom skits.
Yeah.
Is that obviously is straight from home? Because I know how Ghanaian moms can be next level and just the whole experience.
A lot of it from my mother, and also because I didn't grow up with my mom. My mom didn't raise me.
Okay.
My grandma raised me, so a lot from my grandma. Obviously, RIP to her. But yeah, she passed. Yeah. And so a lot of what I actually do is from my grandmother. She used to do it to me. So yeah, she inspired a lot of my skits. And also my mom has inspired a lot. Because I have a little brother. So every time something's happening in the house, I'll be like, yep.
Write it down.
Yeah, skits.
That's actually beautiful. I heard this thing. It's like this saying that those, if I can remember, it's like those who are raised by their grandmothers tend to be a little bit more spiritual at the end, because when you are the grandparent is like, I don't even know how to describe it.
I know what you mean. I've heard of it.
Yeah. Because for me, so my dad's side is American. They grew up in Alabama. Okay. And my mom's side is Ghanaian. Okay. And I don't live with my dad. I live with my mom. Okay. So I grew up in the African household. Right. So I was raised by my mom and my grandparents. So a lot of how they act, how my grandma is, kind of went into me as well. Like it stays. So it's just like even my sister the other day, she was like, "You're acting like grandma."
Oh,
Because when we watching movies and I'm like listening to the meaning, and I'm like, look at what they're teaching the children. And then she said, "You sound like grandma."
yeah,
and I said,
sound like grandma.
"Oh my gosh, it's true. Look at what they're teaching." But anyways, that's very beautiful. Okay, your grandma.
Yeah, my grandma.
How do your family and friends respond to your videos now?
To my videos now, I feel like everyone's they've accepted it. My dad didn't really quite understand it at first. My mom has been seeing the vision. Like she's been seeing the vision. Like, yeah, she's been seeing it because all of the aunties be calling her, "Hey, Melody, yeah, she did so, like he's doing so well, he's so funny." And my dad didn't really quite see it. My dad he's in his 60s, so he didn't really understand it. But I showed him why, like I do this, you know. And recently, he's actually got a farm, and then I went over and I did a video on the farm to promote his thing, and he saw that the impact on what social media can actually be, you know. So very powerful, very very powerful.
They're not gonna understand in the beginning, but once they see the outcome and the impact, they can see. Some people need to see it before. Right. Do you ever realize how healing your content can be? Because the thing is, you never know that person who kind of needed that laugh, or you don't know you actually, because of who you are doing the inspiration about, you're reminding somebody about their grandma, their lost loved one, or just that whole experience alone. Because has anybody ever told you your content just hits them? Because I truly believe that you obviously you are a vessel. You are a vessel from the Lord, Marcus. Even if you're not preaching the gospel, I knew something was a little bit different. A lot of people make me laugh. I watch a lot of content, but that doesn't mean I'm connected to the person or whatever they're about. They just simply make me laugh. But for you, it was different. And until I saw that video you posted in May, it was my confirmation that that's why I feel connected to his content and just him alone. So how does that make you feel? Like, do you know that you make people feel all kind of things, great, love, healing, all those things?
At first, I didn't know the impact I had. I actually didn't know, but I started receiving some messages and of people telling me that they suffer from depression or anxiety, and every time they watch my video, they feel better. And then I made them forget about their worries and stuff like that. So I started to realize that people actually feel relieved when they watch my videos. And I was like, wow, that's actually deep. Like, like that's actually deep. I thought that's what's actually keep me going as well.
That motivation.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, people actually need to laugh.
They won't tell you that you're keeping them laughing, but you are. You really are.
It's crazy. There's a lot of people that are going through stuff like that.
It is. And they might be sitting at home, they have nothing to do, but they scroll through reels and then they see your video. Even what's the name? But I love when it was the young man's birthday and all the aunties came to the house to wish him happy birthday. I mean, and then instead of him being in the picture, the mom is being in the picture, you're being in the picture in front of me.
It happens, isn't it?
It's so funny. So you shared a video a few months ago, and it wasn't just any video. It was a moment. So what made you create that visual testimony? Because in the voiceover, you said sometimes you go quiet because you want to hear from the Spirit. What were you walking through spiritually and mentally at the time? Because you touched on it in the beginning, but it's like, what made you say it's time to? Oh, thank you. So what made you do that rededication, and what did that mean to you?
I wasn't gone. I wasn't finished. Sometimes you forget quiet because you're the war for spirit. I was in the prayer room. God was working on me. Whilst the world was watching others shine, I was in a place where African mothers go on their knees calling for fire, asking God not just to bring me back, but to bring me back better. I prayed for clarity, prayed for strength. I prayed for fire, more fire, to speak and move with purpose. Not for the numbers, not for the fame. Isaiah 45. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and through the rivers, they will not overwhelm you. Battling doubt and confusion. God didn't just restore me, He redefined me. The prayer didn't just change me. It sent me back. Afadia Masaba.
Like during that time, what actually happened to me was that I felt a creative block, right? And the reason why I felt a creative block because I went away from the Lord. So I just thought, after all of this that I've done, I just thought I'd do it my way. So I was walking with no direction. I was just creating skits, just for creating skits. And I felt like I wake up in the morning. This is what was happening actually. I felt like I wake up in the morning. Instead of me actually picking up my word, I'll go on TikTok and I'll go on Instagram to check the views. So I was so views focused that it was distracting me from the Lord. So in a way, I started to idolize it, right? Now, so I actually sat down to analyze myself. So I was like, is this passion? Is this passion or is this idolizing? So I remember I spoke to a few people about it. I called Ralph. You know Ralph BK, right?
Yes.
I called him and I was like, bro, like, the Lord is telling me to take a break. Like he's telling me I need to take a break from social media. Like I need to pay some time to him.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, I can't do it. I feel like I'm gonna fall off.
Yeah.
So this was the time that I was like, Ralph was like, yeah, you're moving mad. He said, bro, after all you built, you think you're gonna fall off after what?
Absolutely not.
He said, take a week. I was like, nah, I can't do that. I said, I can't go a week without posting. Because I was posting like every day. I said, I can't go a week without posting. He said, bro, that means you're idolizing it. Straight away. I said, oh.
So this is why you need friends that will actually tell you something. Yeah.
Like Ralph had to check me. He was like, bro, that means you're idolizing it, bro. You can't even take a week off social media, bro. You're moving mad.
Yeah.
So I was like, bro, that's actually true. So straight away, I said to myself, I said, wow, like God, how many people actually pick up something that actually pays them for a month or two to actually just fast and pray?
Not many people.
Not many people, right? So I said to God, it took me like 3 days to make a decision. I said, Lord, you know what you have for me.
Yeah.
As I'm gone for a month. So at first I was doubting it. I kept doubting myself, and then back to myself, God, help me. Like, I don't know what to do. And it's like, in my head, it was like two voices in my head. It was like, yo, nah, you can't do it. Nah, I can't. So when I was doubting myself, I was like, nah, I might as well not do it. When I'm doubting myself, that's not going to be worthy to the Lord, you know?
Yeah.
So I just said that. I just woke up one morning and I was like, nah, I've done this, man. I'm just gonna. So I deleted Instagram, I deleted TikTok off my phone. So I'm fasting. I'm social media fasting. And it's very important to actually social media fast.
Yeah.
Because these times it's crucial because people idolize social media.
It's so easy to do that.
So easy. And people, you can easily mistaken idolize for passion. And I mistaken idolizing for passion. There's passion and there's idolizing. you can have passion, but your passion can exceed and turns to now you're worshiping this thing. If this thing leaves your hand, oh no,
You will be,
you know what I mean? I can't live without this. That's idolizing. So I analyzed myself and I figured it out and I was like, whoa, I'm idolizing. I took the time off. So throughout the whole month I was praying. I was like, God help me. People like to me, bro, why you not posting? Why you not? And I was like, nah, it's cool, man.
Yeah.
But these times I was going through it. So before that I was going through it. I was like, I didn't know what to post. I started to get anxious. I started to get depressed. All of that. So when I was now on my break, ideas actually start to flow. This is why it's really good to take breaks. So ideas really start to flow. And then I decided that I was going to make a trailer for my comeback.
Okay.
Yes, so that's what I decided. So I was thinking about two ideas. So the first idea was to be I was going to cut my hair. But what actually happened with my hair is that I actually bought clippers, right? To cut my hair. Because I was going through so much. I was like, my brain is crashing. Like, I'm going through it. So I was just going to like, zoom my head. I was like, bro, I didn't know what was going on. So I said, my mama said, nah, don't do it. Wait. You can create something out of it. I was like, so I sat down and I was like, let me actually think about it. So I said, oh, I'm going to do like a comeback like when I'm a monk or something. I come back as a monk, like spiritually. I was like, nah. Then I came up when I was like, ooh, what if actually what I'm actually going through, right? Like why I actually left. So I was like, why I actually left? So I was like, yeah, cool. So I came up with this idea. I was like, this is what I'm actually going through. If you see the video, in the beginning, I was reading my Bible, I was praying.
Yes.
My boy texted me that when you coming back, these are things I was going through. I put my phone down, I shift my focus to reading my Bible again. That was the aim of the video. People might not even get the video, but it's like shifting what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Get it? So within that, one of my mentors called in and said, you know, you have to start streaming on Twitch and stuff. So I was like, okay, cool. I might as well do this trailer and just use it as an introduction to Twitch. So I done like a 2-in-1 thing, and then
Perfect way to come back too.
perfect way to come back. Yeah. So God definitely fed me with ideas. So I came back and I feel like I definitely came back stronger. Came back stronger mentally.
Feel refreshed.
I felt so refreshed. Like I've never.
Yeah.
It felt so good, man.
It's like my son. You are shifting a little bit. Come back. You know, I'm your source. You can burn out just like that, but you need me. You need me. And he, like, I also want people to understand he doesn't mind reminding you time and time and time again. That's why he's our parent. That's why he's our father. And you listen. You listen. He knows the human heart can sometimes be stubborn towards certain things, you know, but he really knows those to the core who love him at heart. And then he knows this one, it might take some time, but I know he'll obey me. I know he will represent me. And this is just like you. When God chooses you, he'll work it out with you. He'll work it out with you. He doesn't, everybody is going to look different with how they come back or how they go through their process. Don't look at anybody, but just look to the Lord and read. That's the water. That's the source. That's the fulfilling, all of that. And it's full circle. The part is called Now, Next, and Collaborations.
Okay.
So what's up with Marcus now these days? What's cooking in Ghana? Because I see you are still here.
Yep.
You decided to stay. So what's going on? Why did you?
Can't really say much, but the thing is, because I'm here, it's like I'm now trying to like figure out what I want to do. But the thing is, I'm definitely gonna come back because of course I'm. Just say that I'm actually working on a series in it.
Yeah, so
Okay, things coming up soon.
yeah, I'm working the series. So yeah, I'm hoping that it resonates with a lot of people. A lot of people find it funny.
Oh, I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. I love he made a couple of skits already in Ghana. Especially with the two taxi guys. Go to his page, please, and check it out. So you've done some really cool collaborations with people like Ralph and Joe Brown. How do these collaborations come together, and what do these relationships mean to you? Because you mentioned Ralph, and he seems like an actual true friend.
Ralph is like a brother to me, man. Just different brothers. Like we talk about a lot of things. We share the same morals. We share the same ideas. So we relate to a lot, actually. Like Ralph comes to my house, see my mom, we eat, we chill. Like it's not just content; it's deeper than content.
Actual relationship.
And also Joa was like a sister to me. You know, like me and Joa also we share the same morals. We share the same ideas. We share the same faith. You know, so she's like a sister to me as well. And the way me and Joe actually met was through my brother. He actually liked her content. So my brother put me on Joe. He's like, oh, like, you need to check out this girl. She's funny. I was like, oh, okay. So I started watching her, and then I think I followed her, and then she followed me back. And then from then, it's just been clicked.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, these guys are family, man. I'm not gonna lie.
They look like, that's why I said these three, there's something special. I love the video you guys come together and do. I mean, what was it? What was that one? This one is my all-time favorite. When she came over and you were selling her, what were you selling her like a phone? Like just a crazy prices. And I'm just like, that's really how it is.
That's how it is. That's how it is. And it's deeper. It's deeper than content. Like if you see us behind the scenes, like bro, like it's even crazier. Like I feel like people enjoy the behind the scenes more than the skit.
I'm telling you, I'm sure if there was like any behind the scenes, people will eat that up too.
The BTS is funny.
Now I imagine like if there was a big or even a small event for Ghanaian creators or comedians to come together, do you think the three of you can create something like that? I'm not sure what that event would look like, but just something those who enjoy the content and watch all of you guys, they can come to this place and we can all just enjoy, or I don't know, but just doing things together that brings people together in the city or something.
It's crazy you say that. It's crazy you say that. Wow, you might be a prophet, you know, like a prophetess. Yeah, you might be, because we were talking about actually organizing a live show with in London. So
oh wow. Hey Marcus, you're scaring me.
Yeah, we've been talking about that's something I'm planning. Yeah, I'm planning my time I stay here in Ghana. So when I'm back in London, something's definitely gonna happen.
Hey, I'm gonna prepare my ticket then. Wow, that's some so it's already in the works, guys.
It's already in the works,
My question is already in the works.
Yeah.
So before we go, the people are dying to know. Have you forgiven Auntie Patricia for dealing with a therapist? Like, will be any reconciliation?
No, Auntie Patricia has done me dirty. No, she will pay for her what she done.
Oh.
She cheated on me. She cheated on me. No.
I don't think she'll do it again. She'll do
it again.
Oh my goodness.
Because I cheated on her, she cheated on me.
She cheated. So you cheated first?
Yes, but I'm allowed to cheat.
No.
Yes, I'm a man.
No, that does not mean anything.
So the African that you say, I'm allowed to cheat. I'm a man.
Allowed to cheat.
No, woman, you can't cheat.
These excuses, it's not fair. It's not fair. This is our closing message. So for those who are going through what you are going through, what would you tell the creative who's burnt out, the person who lost purpose, or the youth trying to find God again?
I'd say there's how do I even put this? If you've burnt out, like just see it as it's normal. As human beings, it's normal to feel burnt out. As human beings, it's normal to feel anxious. It's normal to feel depressed, right? But one thing that I would say is that always keep keep praying. That's one thing that I'll say. Like, keep praying, even if things aren't good. Pray without season. Like, always pray through whatever you're going on.
Yeah.
If it's good times, pray. If it's bad times, pray. If it's mal times, pray. Like, for people that are feeling burnt out, like I've been there, so I know how it feels. All you gotta do is go on your knees and actually pray and actually cry unto the Lord. And when I say cry unto the Lord, you know what I mean?
Right. Yes.
Because when you're in your room, when you're in your secret place, you're alone. You're just with God. You and God. Speak to God like how you speak to ask something to somebody.
Yeah.
Ask something from somebody, sorry. Speak to God like he's your friend. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people complicate prayer.
And it's not.
You know what I mean?
Oh, do I need a special prayer?
You know? No, you don't need a special prayer. Just talk. Talk to God. And if you're trying to find God again, the thing I'll say is surround yourself with people that are actually into God, that are into Christianity. Surround yourself with things that's godly.
Yeah.
Like I still have worldly friends.
And I want to even note that there's nothing wrong with having friends with those who don't believe what you believe. There's like a saying, and I think it's even scriptural. Like, what will you benefit if you are? I can't remember what it is, but it's okay. But just don't befriend those who will pull you back. But if you are stronger and you know maybe the power within you, it can dominate you. That other person cannot change you or your situation, and that's when it's fine. You are probably an important to that person who you're dealing with. And again, you can't control the person. We're not trying to change the person. Just you standing there, it's fine. So he found a brother, he found a sister, just like that. Those friends who make sense. And if you want to befriend those who are now, if you read the word, I always say read the word and you will understand. That's what I would say.
That's fine. Like I still have worldly friends, and like I don't. They invite me to parties, but I don't go. I just say no.
You're okay.
Like I feel like no is your best answer as a Christian.
Yes.
I can. I'll be honest with you. I can be in the midst of smokers, and I won't touch. They can even ask you to pass the blunt. I pass, but I'll never touch it. But when I'm there, I'm talking. I'm planting seed, and I'm like to them, "You guys gotta stop doing this. It's not good for you. Like it's not good for you." But I'm not like judging them. Like I can't be with you guys. Like I'm too holy. I'm too perfect. God, even Jesus sat with sinners. He ate with sinners.
Those same Pharisees is like, why is he sitting there with them?
Because you know why? Because they have more worth in the Lord's kingdom. More than believers. God wants them more. God wants the smokers more. He wants the prostitutes more.
Exactly.
He wants the drinkers more. More than anything. So when I see a lot of people that try to say, that try to overly judge people that smoke or drink, it hurts me because I'm like, you don't know. Like, you actually don't know what, like, because God actually uses anyone. He uses anyone, and he uses anybody, and he uses these people the most.
Exactly.
People that are so far gone, so far gone. That's the people that he uses the most. And as long as you plant seeds, some people are willing to change. They just need to hear it.
Yeah.
Some people are willing to change. They just need to hear it.
Yeah. They need to hear it.
They need to hear it.
And they won't. Some people won't do well with the judgment. The judgmental. You can't be judgmental. It's really, you're not supposed to judge.
No.
Because the same thing you're judging them for, there's somewhere in your life where you can be a hypocrite. You've done something, or you're doing it and you just don't know.
That's the thing.
So you have to be careful. So it's very good. There's this. I'm not good with quoting scripture, but I remember stories. There was a time when it was like a feast, and the king said they want these people to come to the feast, and none of them showed up. And he said, okay, invite the people who are on the streets, invite the people who are here, because they know they'll come. They said, how can you invite these? They don't have the garments or whatever. They're like, no, don't worry, I'll give it to them. I'll put it on them. Those who actually want to come, let them come. And those who think they're too good, they're too busy, they don't want to hear, let them be. So it's like there's little messages and meaning with what God actually values when it comes to people and even in this life. So take note.
Right.
Even in my last video, I just say, look for where God is. If you can't see and hear him, just try to reflect. Reflection is really how you can have growth and how you can see. You need, and in this spiritual life, you need to see and you need to hear. If you can't, you'll be blind. You'll be walking blindly. So thank you for sharing that. Yeah. I want to play this special track of yours. It's called Heaven is the Goal.
Yeah.
Because that's the real message behind all of this. Whether we're laughing, we're crying, or creating, it's all for him. And we're all his children. Mm-hmm. Not all will make it. But if you want to make it and you want to be transformed, you want his spirit, you want to be close, you want a different life, you want your new identity, you want to be at the Father's feet, start by prayer. As Marcus said, pray, just talk to God, be around those who will be a good benefit to you, who has the Spirit of God, who can also maybe lead you in the right way. Befriend the right people and just let things go. Don't rush. And when you backtrack and you feel distant, God knows he has your heart at the end of the day. So you'll feel his conviction. He will speak to you. You cannot run away. I'm sorry. It'll be so hard. And it's not like, oh, he's bothering me. It's love. So don't run away from him, okay? Don't run away from him. Please. It won't be difficult.
It won't end well.
It won't end well.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying the episode so far. Before we close, I wanted to emphasize something. When you accept Christ, your name is written in the book of life. That's the beginning of your new story. But it doesn't mean everything changes overnight. God begins a process in you called sanctification, where he prunes you, shapes you, and helps you in your new life. So the truth is, once you step into God's kingdom, your old things in your old life, even you, your old life, the enemy, all that, they try harder to pull you back. Why? It's because you're a new vessel. You're even more powerful now that you have the Spirit of God in you, and he has your life. So that's something God will use even more powerfully to impact others in your family. That's all a threat to the darkness. So don't expect fast results, and don't get discouraged when life feels hard at first. And it's okay. You want to be frustrated with God, that's fine. But also be humble when you speak. So this walk with God, it's all a process. Every day you learn to obey him. You learn to make real efforts. You learn what habits to build. You learn who to get around, what to put down as you read the word, how to recognize his voice. You read, you get that. This is not about religion or following rules. This is being transformed in the spirit, because one day you will fully live in the spirit for eternity. So just remember, the Bible says there is no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. Romans 8:1. So it's still important to, endure until the end. So when you stumble, don't run from God. Pray, repent, talk to him, and find accountability. Get quiet with him and keep going. This is your relationship. This is your destiny. All that matters is that you belong to the Father now, and your life is in his hands. And glory be to God that you opened up to him. Amen.
Marcus, thank you for not only making us laugh, but for reminding us that healing, purpose, and faith are all part of the journey. God bless you. And remember, I want us to say it together, the name of your song. Heaven is the goal.
Listen, I might just keep it as heaven, but heaven is the goal. I feel like it makes sense. You actually gave me a name still. I just want to keep it as heaven, but maybe heaven is the goal. Maybe it might be too long, I'm not sure. But many people actually think that the thing is, because I've done this character thing so much, yeah. Even if I'm saying something that's really making sense. It's like people are still thinking. Like I post on Instagram and someone's like, Marcus, what's this? Man, stop doing it. But the thing is, they're not even listening to the lyrics. They're just thinking, yeah, this guy's a funny guy. But in the song, I'm actually saying something that's actually real. Like I'm saying, where you gonna go when the trumpets blow? Don't ask me, I don't know. What I say? So the lyrics. Righteous living, so I stay 10 toes.
Yes.
Only girl this is shown, we're being couple girls. The girls are bad, so they keep it on the low. They're trying to get laid. I stay righteous and silent. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to making a music video to that. So,
No,
Marcus, keep doing what you're doing, please. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you for coming and for agreeing.
Yeah.
I hope this blesses you all. And thank you for watching. And please follow. If you don't know him, you know him today.
Yes.
Okay.
And you guys keep supporting my sister as well.
Oh, thank you.
What's your Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Bye, guys.